Welcome. Let us take a moment to settle into this space together. This path is for any soul who feels drawn here, seeking clarity and a deeper understanding. We are about to explore 10 profound currents that flow beneath the surface of human connection. Be aware that these insights may challenge what you believe to be true. This is a natural part of the process. True growth often begins at the edge of our comfort. The purpose here is not judgment, but shared awareness. It is an opportunity to observe these patterns and discover what resonates deep within you. Observation 1. You may find that you are in love not with a person, but with an idea of them. It is a common human experience to hold a carefully crafted image in the mind. You seek a partner, but what you truly look for is raw material. You pour your energy into trying to sculpt him into this perfect vision, much like a river relentlessly trying to reshape a stone. But a stone will always be a stone. The mind creates a paradox. You wish for a man who is a mountain of strength to the outside world, yet a gentle, flowing stream exclusively for you. You want him to be both immovable and ever changing to suit your needs. But these two opposing natures cannot peacefully reside within the same vessel. The inner turmoil this creates is immense. This is the invitation to learn to see the person as they are, in their complete truth. Ask yourself honestly, am I connected to the reality of this individual, or am I attached to the potential I have projected onto them? Choose to build your connection on the solid ground of reality, not the shifting sands of fantasy. His physical stature does not define his inner courage. See things for what they are, not for what they represent in your story. Observation 2. A hidden desire for control can often masquerade as the expression of love. This pattern is woven deeply into our behaviors. We speak of love as a boundless open space, yet for many, its practice becomes an exercise in limitation. True connection cannot blossom inside a cage, no matter how beautifully gilded it is. Love, in its purest form, grants freedom. Control, however, is born from a space of fear, fear of loss, fear of the unknown. You may find yourself wanting to manage his world, to be the sun around which his entire existence must orbit. Understand this, a person's spirit needs space to breathe, just as yours does. The greatest gift you can offer in a relationship is the space for the other to be authentically themselves. When the deep need for another to remain unchanged feels threatening to you, it signals an inner imbalance. So, ask yourself this simple, powerful question: am I seeking connection or am I seeking control? They are two different paths. You cannot hold water by squeezing it tighter in your fist. You must let your hands be open. Connection requires release. Observation 3. The self can sometimes cast the longest shadow, and an unbalanced focus on the self often goes unseen. It is easy to point outwards, to see the consuming nature in others. But the journey of awareness calls us to turn our gaze inward. True self-reflection is a courageous act. You may find within you a powerful wish for a life without sacrifice, a desire to have the steadfastness of a rooted tree and the freedom of a wandering cloud all at once. You want to receive everything: the career, the family, the ease, the devotion. But you may find yourself unwilling to offer the necessary trade-offs that life requires. Life demands balance. Consider for a moment where your nurturing energy flows. Is it directed toward helping life flourish around you in all its forms? Or is it channeled into the singular, draining task of shaping one person to fit perfectly within your world? It is like tending to a single, chosen tree while an entire garden thirsts for water. Instead of demanding to be worshipped, discover the profound fulfillment that comes from serving something greater than your own wants. Find a sense of purpose in contribution, not just in acquisition. That is how you become a source of light. Observation 4. The deep need to be singular can unintentionally hinder the nourishing spirit of community. You wish to be seen, to be chosen, to be unique. This is a natural human longing. But when this desire becomes absolute, it can create walls instead of bridges. There can be an unconscious resistance to celebrating another who shines brightly near you, as if their light could somehow diminish your own. Ancient wisdom is not a private possession to be guarded. It is a river from which all may drink. Its power is in its sharing, not in its ownership. When you share an insight, its light does not fade, it multiplies. True inner strength is found not in striving to be the only light in the darkness, but in recognizing that you are part of a vast constellation. Your unique glow contributes to a greater beauty. You do not need to be the sole mountain in the landscape to be seen as magnificent. Learn to find strength in harmony, not just in prominence. Observation 5, a sacred energy, is often used as a tool for leverage instead of an expression of connection. Human intimacy holds a powerful current, a force capable of profound creation and deep bonding. But this very same energy, when guided by fear or unmet needs, can be turned into a weapon of control. You may observe a pattern of withholding this expression of connection in a committed partnership, a place where trust should be the foundation. At the same time, this energy might be offered freely in spaces where no true foundation exists. This creates a profound imbalance and inner conflict. It is a misaligned use of a powerful gift. When this energy is consistently used to manipulate rather than to connect, it eventually erodes the very bond you seek to secure. It starves the connection of trust and authenticity. This path ultimately leads to a sense of emptiness for both souls involved. The most powerful tools require the most conscious handling. Observation 6. There is a collective addiction to the illusion of having it all, an endless chase for an unattainable fantasy. Look around you, and you will see that you are constantly being shown a mirage, a perfect life without sacrifice, a journey without effort, a reality without consequence. This narrative is crafted to speak to a deep vulnerability within the human heart. But nature itself teaches us about the truth of seasons, about the unwavering law of cause and effect. A tree cannot bear fruit in abundance without first weathering the silent strength of winter and the effort of growth. Strength is forged in hardship. True and lasting fulfillment is never found in desperately grasping for everything at once. That is the path of endless dissatisfaction. It is found, instead, in consciously accepting the profound beauty of your choices and the unique path they carve out for you. Embrace the journey you are on, for it is the only one that is real.